welcome back. So today we are doing a full glam makeover from the comfort of my own home. So we are starting with hair. As you can see, I've freshly washed my hair and I've put it into a few sections. This just helps it become a bit more manageable. If you have type 4 hair or type 3 hair, you kind of already know the gist. I actually had a girls weekend planned, so I was also getting ready for that. If you have curly hair, you know you have to pre-plan your hairstyles. Come on, let's be for real now. So the goal for this hairstyle for this trip is to get it into a wash and go state, kind of like just define my curls and give it a bit of volume and just wear it out. That was my goal. I don't wear my natural hair out enough, and I'm trying to love my hair more and appreciate it more and, you know, show it off a bit more, because curly hair is beautiful and I am learning that in my late 20s. So as you can see here, I'm just going in small parts and spritzing it with a bit of water to dampen it, and going in with this Oracle Miracle leave-in conditioner. This one smells divine, literally smells like perfume, and I'm just using that to define my curls. The brush I'm using here is called Unbrush. I got mine from Amazon Australia. Let me put you on. If you don't take anything away from this video, take this away. Get that brush, especially if you're a curly haired girl. It makes detangling so much easier. And look at that. Look at those juicy, bouncy girls. Don't tell me that I don't look good. Okay, so it is the next day. If you know, you know. I just cannot do a full head of hair in one day. It's just not possible, unless I plan on actually cancelling all my plans for that day. So my initial plan was to style my front using cornrows and then just have the back as a full-blown curly leave out. However, that just failed. Like, let me tell you, it failed. It was a bit sad, so I just like didn't even include the clips at all. But isn't curly hair so interesting? Look at the different layers, the different types of curl patterns. I have really kinky curls at the bottom and less tighter curls at the top, so it makes for this unique shape, which I'm trying to learn to work with and get used to. But yeah, it's a learning curve. For curl definition, I find that the type of brush you use is very important. So I use the blue brush to detangle, and I use that black brush to kind of clump my curls together. And I just twirl the curl between my fingers until it comes out bouncy to my liking. I do find that the roots don't curl as much and they don't really define as much as I'd like them to. But I heard that if you continue to define your curls on a weekly basis, they will kind of just form a curl memory and they'll be able to define a lot easier. So this is my hair in its fullness and its glory. I don't wear it out often, but I am learning to love it, and I'm learning to like just embrace the fro. So yeah, this is the end result. So next we're moving on to nails. This is a nail kit that I've accumulated over time. I've decided to start doing my nails from home because I just can't do the salons anymore. I will not get into that today. There are multiple reasons. I'm just showing you my nail compartments. This is where I have my nail clippers, my nail brush, and in this one I have my nail mat and my drill and some stickers, some toe separators, some gloves, and I also have this nail drill that I've invested into. It comes with 3 different attachments that you can put. Over here I've got my nail files, and then over here I have my SNS. I have different colors, some nudes, some yellows, some dark colors, some whites, and then over here I have my gel polish. So I have the one-step polish and I also have builder gel. So I'm building my collection slowly but surely, but this is what I have for now. So now we're going to give our nails a revamp that is very much needed. If you can see my index finger, it is struggling. So I'm going in with my tapered barrel bit on my nail drill, and I'm just drilling down a few layers, making sure not to touch my natural nail bed, just until I feel like I'm happy with it. Next, I'm going in with Esmeo's gel remover. Now, this is a product I've only seen on Esmeo so far. You just apply a few layers of it onto your nail once you've already drilled it down, and it starts to bubble up, and all you have to do is scrape it off. It's so convenient, and it's the reason I've moved from SNS to gel. I'm just going in with my nail file to clean up the shape a bit. I like to keep my nails long when I'm doing dark colors because I love the dark claws. They do something to me. And usually with my short nails, I go in with a classic Frenchie. So now I'm just pushing back the cuticles and then going in with my ball bit on my nail drill just to clean up that cuticle a bit more. I'm very light when I use the ball bit because it is on my natural nails, so just note that. Now I'm going in with the nail buffer just to help remove any shine or texture that might still be on the nail or any residual nail polish I might have. This also helps with longevity, and I'm also going in with a alcohol pad from Esmeo. This just dehydrates the nail even further, and then I also go in with a bond, and this acts as a nail primer. Now I'm going in with the 2-in-1 base coat and just making sure to not take this all the way up my sidewalls and not to flood my cuticles. Trust me, you do not want to do that. I learned that the hard way. I'm going in with the color Bowie, which is this gorgeous maroon brown, and I'm applying a slip layer, and I think it's called the bead method, where you place a bead at the top of the nail and then you kind of try and drag it down your nail bed. And I'm using a liner brush to kind of encourage where I want the nail polish to go, making sure not to flood the sidewalls and the cuticle. I'm then placing it under my nail lamp for 60 seconds to cure. Then I'm going to go in with my top coat and repeat the exact same process. Guys, I'm still a beginner at this. Please be gentle with me in the comments. I've only done my nails at home like 3 or 4 times, so I'm still trying to learn the methods. It's very hard doing builder gel, let me tell you. So this is the end result. I hope you guys like it. I've gone ahead and applied some cuticle oil and just rubbed it into my cuticles. Please also note that my dog broke off my middle fingernail and it's still growing back, hence why it's the shortest one. So now I'm gonna go and repeat the exact same process on my toes, and I'll let you guys just watch it in peace. Now we're just going to indulge yourself in a much needed foot spa. So I'm just going in with cold water and boiling water and trying to get the temperature to my liking. And as you can see, I can't handle it. It was too hot. I'm the type of person that likes steam. I want to boil in my water. So my husband had to come and give me some cold water. After drying the feet, I'm going in with this nano glass foot file just to get the calluses and dead skin that may be on my feet. And I'm just rubbing it all over, get that gunk off. And then I'm going in with this scrub cleanser. I do believe this may just be for your face, but I'm using it on my feet because I feel like it's about to hit its expiry. So I'm trying to use it for whatever I can. And I'm just going in with water just to wash that all off. And I'm going in with this healing balm serum. This is my first time trying it. You have to sleep with it overnight and kind of just let it marinate in your socks. So that's what I'm gonna do. Now we're moving on to our last maintenance of the day, which is our lashes, cluster lashes. So I'm going in with the foaming cleanser, and as you can see here, I completely forgot to get a towel. So don't be like me, prep all your stuff before. And I'm just going in gently in circular motions to get rid of all of that dirt that may be laying on my lashes. So the first step is to apply lash bond to your natural lash. This stuff is sticky, and what you're about to witness is a series of unfortunate events. So I accidentally got it on my finger and I had to wipe it off because that would stick onto something else. And as I'm trying to grab the wipe to wipe it off, my lashes started sticking together every time I blinked. So the panic ensued, as you can see. Yeah, just enjoy me panicking as I try to fix this situation. And now I'm going in with the other side of the wand, and this part directly applies to your lash cluster, and this just acts as an adhesive to help apply it to your lash so it sticks a bit better. So I'm gonna let you guys just enjoy the clips and I'll just disappear. I've gone ahead and applied sealant and just fluffed it out, and that is it for my lashes. And now you guys have seen my entire routine from top to bottom. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please join me in the next one. Bye!